The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
See Live Off the Record with Zhivargo Laing is brought to you by Brass and Leather, Caribbean Gas, Central Bank, City of Hope, Collect, National Workers Cooperative Credit Union, Printmasters, RF Banking Trust, Southwest Plaza, Star General, Insurance Made Simple, and Sun Oil Limited.
If you feel like you make them sing.
Livingston, just side of JP. Hey, mine, Livingston, just side of JP. I hear la la la. Just side of JP. I hear la la la. Just side of JP. Don't mind Livingston, just side of JP. Don't mind Livingston, just side of JP. I hear la la la. Just side of JP. I hear la la la. Just side of JP. Going down Bayman Road, going down Bayman Road, going down Bayman Road. I can't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Going down Harrow Road, going down Robinson Road, going down Carmichael Road. I can't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Don't lick nobody. Soldier clothes went to the river just to shoot some crows. Crows smell fire and they all fly away, Lord. Bullfrog get vexed and he cry all day. Bullfrog dressed up in soldier clothes went to the river just to shoot some crows. Crows smell fire and they all fly away, Lord. Bullfrog get vexed and he cry all day. Do a nanny, do a nanny, do a nanny, how you do? Yeah, do a nanny, do. Do a nanny, do a nanny, do a nanny, how you do? Yeah, do a nanny, do. And nanny went to New Orleans, all she ate was pork and beans. Yeah, do a nanny, do. And nanny went to Montserrat, there a nanny skinned that cat. Yeah, do a nanny, do. Do a nanny, do a nanny, do a nanny, how you do? Yeah, do a nanny, do. Do a nanny, do a nanny, do a nanny, how you do? Yeah, do a nanny, do. Going down Bayman Road, going down Bayman Road, going down Bayman Road, I can't lick nobody. Don't 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 lick nobody. I ain't gonna lick nobody. I ain't gonna lick nobody. I ain't gonna lick nobody. Cause I got guinea corn hominy. Yes indeed. Stew shot and Johnny cake. Guinea corn hominy and lard. You must get some of that. Listen, I watch these fellas coming around here ordering these big time dish they talking, but no, all them kind of thing and thing like that. Well, let me tell you, I know them long time. I know when they used to go in the bush, catch a couple of crab, carry it home, get out the old iron pot in the back of the yard on tree rock, boil them crab, get a little bit of flour, cook it half done, and eat crab fat and dough. Yeah, now they around here talking, but steak and thing. Listen, you should hear them when they ordering these big time drink talking, but zombie and slow gin fizz and thing. I don't get it, cause I know when they used to go in the market, buy a couple sour lime, carry it home, squeeze them in one of them old peaches can, half full of water, throw a little sugar in that and drink sweet. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I know them long time. Listen, let me tell you, you gotta get some old yam and some old pumpkin, some old sweet potatoes, some old cabbage, some old carrots and some old salt beef and old dry conch. You throw that in the pot amongst some peas, let that boil down together. Then you get 1 pound of flour, throw it in 1 pound, throw some salt and water and that, mix it up with your hand. Boom! Pea soup and dough, boy. That's right. Listen, let me tell you, I'm a native son, you see. I know where it's at because that's where I'm from. Over the hill, in the bush, down Bohemian Road. Listen, let me tell you something. You gotta get this good old native food. Pea soup and roe boy, guinea corn hominy and lard, steamed conch and johnny cake, and old crab and hominy. You gotta get some peas and rice and steamed jackfish. You gotta get some stew fish and potato bread and thing like that. You see? Listen, now, just to go off the course for a little bit here, I got some friends have a habit of coming in wearing big time shape. Fella come here the other night, tell me, say, boy, he say, I wearing a $25 custom made shirt. And I look at him and laugh, because I remember when all of you used to thank God for Robin Hood flour. That's right, flour bag. And then he got a heart to come and tell me, say, he wearing $95 alligator. Well, I'll be doggone. Listen, I remember when we used to go to high mass Sunday morning wearing high top tennis with no socks on. And God help you if it rain, because toe jam will kill you. Listen, let me tell you, you got to go in the bush, over the hill, down Burma Road. That's where it's at. Believe it or not, folks. That's where it's at. I know most of you tourists out there don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we're talking about the Bahamian thing. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Going down Burma Road, 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 going down Burma Road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm going down Burma Road today. Going down Burma Road. Welcome to Z Live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhivargo, Laing, your host. So glad you could join us here today on Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM, on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, Independence Eve, where we'll be celebrating our 52nd year of independence. And if you're a proud Bahamian, say, yeah! Say, yeah! Oh, I am. If you want to give us a call today, and I hope you call us today, because we're going to do something today. We're going to uniquely Bahamian things that just tickle us pink, man. Just tickle us pink. Just that's our thing, man. And whether you are 98 or you are 14, the things that you do, we do that are just uniquely Bahamian, man, that just makes us think to ourselves, anybody like me? Anybody like us? So we're going to talk about that today. You're listening to Z Live. As I said, you can call us on 323-6232. That's 323-6232 or 325-4316, 325-4316. From the family of islands, of which we have many, you can call us on 242-300-5720. You can text us on 422-4796. That's 422-4796. Or you can WhatsApp me on 439-3043. Oh, it's Bahamian today. It's Bahamian tomorrow. Bahamian forever. That's what we're talking about today. So just uniquely us, man. Things that we just, it's just, that's, you see somebody doing it and you go, there is a Bahamian. Like, for instance, right? Do you all know another place in the world? I don't know. I'm not saying there isn't. You know another place in the world where they just fried chicken with fries, put it in a foil paper, smother it with ketchup and hot sauce, and put it in a brown paper bag? Anybody? Anyone know another place on God's earth in another country where you could go and say, I want one chicken in the bag, and they take the chicken, fried chicken and fries, wrap it up in foil paper, hot sauce and ketchup, and hot mayonnaise for the people who want it. Put it, fold up foil, and drop it in a brown piece of paper bag. I dare somebody to tell me another country where that happens. Or when you were younger, another place where the lunch lady used to give you like one piece of chicken wing with soggy fries with a little bit of ketchup and mustard, put it in wax paper. Wax paper. Put it in a brown paper bag and give it to you. Anybody else know anywhere else that happened on planet Earth? Anywhere else? Anybody you tell me. Anywhere else where they do that? I'm waiting. 3236232. That's my first uniquely Bahamian thing. I'm starting with that. 3236232 or 3254316. Or you could text us 422-4796, or you could WhatsApp me 4393043. Anybody that knows anywhere else on the planet Earth where you could get chicken in a bag that big? In the United States, Canada, anywhere in Europe, Jamaica, Barbados, anywhere. Somebody tell me, don't forget. Don't mind, we got plenty things to talk about today. We ain't forgetting nothing today, and I could only forget it if you don't mention it. This isn't on me today. I'm talking to you. We talking about us today. Say good afternoon. Overtaking is our signature move. We overtake the police and hail them. Y'all running ahead of me, man. I agree with you 100%. Y'all getting ahead of me. I trying to ask y'all, man. Anybody know anywhere else on planet Earth, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, anywhere else you could go? I ask the people for chicken and fries. They put it in a piece of foil paper, smother it with ketchup and hot sauce, and if you want mayonnaise, wrap that up and drop it in a brown paper bag. Anywhere else you had that experience, please let me know. Anywhere else except the Bahamas. Tell me. No, I don't think you could find any other place, man. That's uniquely Bahamian. That's a uniquely Bahamian thing. Say Jimmy's Cafe in Miami? No. Is Jimmy a Bahamian? You telling me Jimmy is an American that does that? Jimmy is an American who serves chicken and fries in a foil piece of paper, smother it with ketchup and hot sauce, and drop it in the paper bag. Tell me if Jimmy is an American or Bahamian. Come on, I need you to let me know now, because I would be stunned. Jimmy's Cafe? I could be in Miami in a little bit. I'm going to check it out, so you might as well tell me the truth. Say, we point with our mouths. Black Americans do that too. Black Americans do that. That's true though. If you're driving on any American road, and you could see people speeding any highway, I-95, 575, and you see people speeding, the minute they see a police car, you watch and see what happens. Everybody slows down and no one dares to overtake the police. Actually, but that's when the police was moving really, really slow. And so I knew it wasn't going to be a problem. But people start in the Bahamas, we swing way past the police and got that right. We hail the police. Boy, I think Jimmy is either Bahamian or Jimmy have Bahamian's roots, or Jimmy get that from the Bahamas. But Jimmy ain't no foreign person doing what I just talked about the chicken and the bag. No, sorry, Bob. No, sorry, Bob. Also, let's look at some other things we do that's uniquely Bahamian. Do you know anyone else on planet Earth who say boy? Anyone else? Right, come here, boy. Anyone, any country in the world where they say boy? I don't even know how to spell boy. I see in some people spell it B-E-H. Yeah, anybody have a correct dialectic spelling for boy? I remember I was watching this movie in the theater. In the theater, and the fellow in the movie said, "What you see?" And I say, yeah, he's a real Bahamian, real, genuine Bahamian, because I don't know no one else on planet Earth who says boy. They say chicken in the bag is very common, spice bag in Ireland, Rolo and paper fritters in Guatemala sells chicken in the bag. Okay, let me see if I could say this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it slow because I'm not trying to challenge it. I'm not trying to be. I'm saying to me, you're telling me that you can go somewhere else other than the Bahamas, buy chicken and fries, they wrap it up in foil, aluminum paper, smother it in ketchup and hot sauce, oil, mayonnaise, and then drop that in a paper bag. You're telling me that you can get that, and that's a common thing. You're telling me that? Zhivargo Laing, who's traveled to 41 countries and territories around the world? Okay. See, in Turkey, they say bay, it means sir. Bay, they B-E-Y? Okay. Turkey, I've been to Turkey. I ain't never heard nobody say it, but okay. If you say so. Guess it ain't uniquely Bahamian then. Well, tell me that. Tell me what is uniquely Bahamian. They say yes, but move your hip. Major confusion for the initiated. Say yes, but move your hip. This text says, where can I find some wax paper? Mine in the food store. Right now in the food store. I have wax paper inside my drawer right now in the kitchen. Wax paper. You can find wax paper. Say we like to hook up and always looking to see who we know to bypass the crowd. That's true, but I don't know if that's uniquely Bahamian though. I think that many places in the world that is true where people have to hustle, whether you're in India or African countries. I don't think that that's uniquely Bahamian. Say Bahamian music for yeah, yes, producer, yes. Anyone you choose, anyone you choose, anyone you choose. Say the ta. Someone say directly, yes. Who else to say directly? Who else you know say directly? And mother sick. Well, motto, I would you. I know nobody else who say that. Well, mother sick. Well, motto bay or ain. Ain. Bayin. Baydin. Baywin. Yes, all I'm saying is there are some things, maybe you'll find it someplace else in the world, but there's some things that that are really us, right? Says, good afternoon, Mr. Lang. People on Newfoundland say boy as well. Okay. Say, but then again, Newfoundland is also an island. They have yeah, that's true. Newfoundlanders are very much like island people. That's for sure. Yeah. Say, but you crazy, eh? And friggin', yeah. Friggin's crazy, yeah. Friggin', yeah. We love to say that too. And we say, kapunkalap. Oh, sugar. I'm still trying to figure out. I think I asked this question before, but I'm not sure somebody answered it for me. What is Duvanani? Yeah, Ronnie Butler saying, Duvanani, how you do? What are they? What? When we come back from the break, somebody tell me what Duvanani is, yeah? You're listening to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo Laing, your host. We are pre-independence. We're talking about us. We'll be back after this break.
Everybody's out there on the dock. They're doing what we call Bahama rock. Hey. Oh yeah, Bahama rock. Early in the morning till late at night, everybody's happy, no one's uptight. Early in the morning till late at night, everybody's happy, no other type. Rock from sun to sun, and then we give her a drummer some. Oh yeah, Bahama rock.
When looking for a financial institution that provides retirement savings, education savings, loans, and more, find one that you can trust. At National Workers Cooperative Credit Union, we provide a vehicle for the financial and social empowerment through various financial services, serving you in Nassau, Andros, Grand Bahama, and Berry Islands. Inquire about your needs today at 397-5800 or visit our website at www.nwccubahamas.com.
Abaco, get ready for the summer's official rum and beer link-off. Royalty Sounds present Found Five. Found Five. Saturday, July 5th, Morris Harbor, Abaco. At the Royal Recreational Ground. Gates open 5 p.m., $20 entry. Ladies free before 8 p.m. With Nassau and Abaco's hottest DJ. Don't miss the beer drinkers versus rum drinkers competition.
I pulling for the best side, icicle liquor.
Damn rum for me. Found Fast, July 5th, Abaco. Sponsored by Collect, the Bear of the Bahamas. Drink responsibly.
Our beloved Bahamas is celebrating 52 years of freedom, pride, and progress, and that's something to commemorate. At the Brass and Leather Shop, we've proudly stood with you throughout the years, serving you with quality and care. This independence, we say thank you for your continued support. We wouldn't be here without you. Come celebrate with us. We look forward to seeing you at any of our locations, Mall at Marathon, Charlotte Street off Bay Street, or the Luggage Store in Centerville. The Brass and Leather Shop, proudly Bahamian since day one. Happy 52nd Independence, Bahamas.
Winning on the court, just like investing, is about consistency and having the right partner. With RF's Advantage Plus brokerage account, you get exclusive access to high return securities, some yielding up to 7%, plus expert investment guidance. No need to chase every opportunity. We deliver priority trading, exclusive investments, and the lowest commissions, so you can focus on what matters most. Sign up for an RF Advantage Plus brokerage account today at rfgroup.com. RF Money at Work.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. He was barking at the two men who were gambling in the dark. It was Stagger Lee and Billy, two men who gambled lit. Stagger Lee threw a 7, Billy swore that he threw 8. Stagger Lee home, and God is
Oh, go Stagger League, go Stagger League. All righty. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo Laing, your host. So glad that you could join us here today on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, the day before Independence Day. Are you proud to be a Bahamian? Say yeah! Sugar! Right now, give me some crab and grits, fried jack, some fried plantain, and coleslaw. Oh, sugar. I'm not saying we're the only one who do this, right? I remember mommy them used to make the grits for you, put some cream and sugar in it, and that was like your cereal, your what you call that thing now? Wheat. What do you call it now? Cream of wheat. Yeah. Anybody like Jimmy? Coconut Jimmy? Yes, sorry, Bob. Coconut Jimmy. Ah, sugar. We're talking about us today. We're talking about the things that are uniquely us. Anybody else in the world is say, for Christ's sake, the way Bahamians just do it? I don't losing the Lord name. We say call it in vain all the time. All boy, if you don't that's us. Ah, boy, this text says, "Good day, Mr. Lang." The word "bongi," yeah. Bongi, as in girl, you bongi big. Nah, oh, bro, he just got big bongi. Yeah. But bongi is Bahamian. I ain't never hear nobody else say bongi. I don't know no one else who would say it. This says, "Bring it on, bam, yeah, oh sugar, bring it on." And a real Bahamian I know uses that as his email. Bring it on bam at hotmail.com. Say this vexation. Yeah, don't yuck up my vexation today, girl. Yeah. Say, uh, 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 what to say? Friggin' I? White rice and corned beef. Fire engine, man. Oh, fire engine. Yeah. We have a call on the line. Go ahead. Caller, be listening to you.
What about flower pop? Do you know anything about flower pop?
Why are you trying to insult me? Why are you trying to insult me like that, man? But if I know anything but flower pop.
What you used to do with the condensed milk when it's very low?
What you mean? What you mean by? You know anything? You know anything about pancake?
I know the turnover bread.
The what?
The turnover bread.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You used to dunk your bread in the tea, or you used to break it up and throw it in the tea and then eat it with a spoon?
I still is dunk to this day.
You just put butter on the bread and dunk?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, something wrong with you. I can't do that, you know. I can't put no butter on it and dunk it. I could dunk it, but I can't put no butter on it, man.
You have to try it at least once.
Now, let me ask you, your tea does be creamy white, or does be nice and darker because you leave the tea bag in a little while?
No, man, it used to just be the cream, sugar, and water.
Oh, you ain't even in no tea bag in it.
No, we couldn't afford tea bag back then.
But that was a meal, eh?
Yeah, man, and guess what? You know, I don't see the big sour no more. With all them seasonings.
Yeah. I see a couple of trees, but you're right, there ain't too many places. Now let me ask you a question. Your mommy ever boil the pea?
You know? Huh? But we get sophisticated now, man. We don't eat them kind of stuff, though.
No, but let me ask you a question. Your mommy ever boil the pigeon peas and give you some of the pigeon peas with the water?
You see the rainwater here now?
Chicken?
We used to use the rainwater and boil it.
I got you. Yeah. And then put some sugar in it and boil. That tastes good, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's us. We's Bahamian, man. The special things, special places.
Forget that. All right?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you calling. Really appreciate you calling. Oh yeah, you want me. Listen, you want a perfect breakfast? I have many perfect breakfasts, but a perfect breakfast for me is some nice soft yellow grits with sardine on a nice solid sweet pear with some butter on that grits. Oh, mm, 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 mm. Drink it with orange juice. Drink it with lemonade. Whichever one. Don't make no difference. I can do it that way. Yes, sir. This text says, Mr. Lang, grits, cream, and sugar is cornmeal. Yeah, but we used to do cornmeal though. The yellow you used to have the cornmeal and you used to do that with thing, but that sugar, yeah. That's a different something. Say, how about back, and then there's the pot cake. Yeah, even our indigenous dogs have a peculiar flair. Absolutely. In fact, you ever hear Baines talk about reverse backward? Say, reverse the car back. You know any other way to reverse but backward? You could only reverse back. You could only reverse and go backward. But you ain't gonna stop us from doing. Reverse the car back, babe. Yeah, that's us. That's us. That's us. That's us. That's us. This says salty sausage and hot sauce only Baines. Oh man, let me tell you something. Salty sausage and hot sauce was like dog heaven. Man, you chew up you remember the skin of the salty sausage, right? You used to chew all the fat, all the meat, everything. You used to chew that till that white in that little thin plastic bag. This text says pear and bread. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you have a nice sweet pear and bread? Oh, yes. And bread, they say this white bread we eat is refined bread and it's really not very good for you. But if you eating pear with the bread, you're actually getting a healthier meal because now you're getting carbohydrate and good fat with it. And so that used to be a healthy meal. And say coconut and bread. I ain't know but no coconut and bread. But I ain't saying that never used to happen, but I know nothing about it. Remember the last meal you had before bed, supper, and don't want to go to bed because Dallas was on TV? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Back in them days, like when I was growing up, a lot of TV watching was watched as a family, right? So you sit around watching Little House on the Prairie, Bonanza, $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, Eight is Enough, Good Times, The Jeffersons. And yes, when those Prime series come on, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Dallas. Of course, you used to watch when you come home from school. You sit down and watch with your mommy. Them watching the General Hospital. What the other one's name? General Hospital, One Life to Live. And all them kind of stuff. Say good day. Yes, we had chicken in the bag, smothered with ketchup in some Europe countries. I traveled to 6 day countries. Okay, well, listen, I'm only asking, and you say so. You ain't tell me which country, but you just tell me yes, we had it. I, okay, I'm a Jew. So I thought the saying was "do a nani." I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's called "do a nani"? I really don't know. So nobody in the world says "amp amp it out," meaning empty it out. Okay. It says, Mr. Lang, you remember Flower Pop? Mm-hmm. So do you know the phrase come here to me"? Well, anytime my mother put my name in front of that, I knew it was cut. So the line they call pancake skin cat. Never knew that. 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 Let's see what you're saying here. We have another call on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. You know anything about the corn? Put the corn in the mortar, when the big pottle, and you beat it all night. Then your mother boil it and put condensed milk in it in the morning with nutmeg, and that's your breakfast.
No, ma'am. I never knew. Ever heard of it. But
Yeah,
wow.
man.
So
Never
you take
heard
the
about
corn and you put it on the mill.
You boil it all night until
No.
when
I'm
you
I'm
get up
talking
in the
about you
morning,
take the
it's
corn
hot
to
and
grind it,
boiled.
to grind the corn up first.
No, you put it in the mortar. You
In
put
the
it in
mortar.
something
Okay,
like
what's
a
the
mortar.
mortar?
You
What's
just
the
put
mortar?
corn in it, and then she put it in the fana and fan it up. Take off the husk, and then the corn she put on the fire and boil it. And then in
Okay.
the morning she put condensed milk and nutmeg in it. That's your breakfast.
Okay. What
And
what was the mortar? What was the when you say mortar, what was that?
it's something like a which would beat up the seasoning in.
Okay. Okay. It's for grinding stuff.
No, don't grind. You just beat it with a piece of
Oh, I
iron.
see. I see. Okay. To beat it. Okay.
Yeah, you beat the corn till it get cracked in half. Then your mother put it in the fanner, and she fan it up.
I
And she
see.
fan it up. Then she take off the husk and the corn. She wash it and put it in the pot and boil it. And in the morning you make your breakfast with that. And we used to
Okay.
have brasilita tea. We used to have sarsaparilla tea.
Sarsaparilla tea.
We
Okay.
gamalame tea. We ain't had no tea bag. And
Okay,
yeah,
so you would have this corn, this cooking with nutmeg, no sugar or nothing like that.
yeah, the sweet milk, condensed milk.
Oh, that's right.
And
Oh, the sweet milk. That's right, with the sweet milk.
yeah, that's what
Okay,
she
and
sweetened
tea.
it with. And then she used to boil the rice and make the rice cereal and then sweeten it in the morning with cinnamon and condensed milk.
Okay. Okay. Were you on or were you in Nassau or on New Providence or
No,
another island?
on the island. This is on the
Okay.
island, not in
Which
Nassau.
island?
Anagua.
In Nagua. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, listen, that's a precious memory. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, ma'am. We have another call on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Yeah, man. I you was mentioning about after rule and good times and stuff, but I was reading all along than yesterday. Her parents were the ones who born in the Bahamas, not necessarily her. Would say you.
Yeah, I knew that. She is a descendant of the Bahamas.
Oh, right. Because everybody had it like she was, she was born here.
Yeah, but you man, come on, man. You know, we even ain't born in Africa and we say we's African descent.
I got you, Zhivargo. I got you.
Yeah, she Bahamian, man. She's Bahamian.
I had a blood root say.
Yeah. She's Bahamian.
All right, Zhivargo. All right.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for calling. This one say Tambrin Lade. What's the Lade? I know Tambrin, but what's the Lade? Now, those of you, y'all can't be calling me and know I on the radio. How you can be calling me and know I on the radio? Producer, so what we can do is we can take a little earlier thing I may and take so we could pay our respects to our sponsors. Say wild chewing gum. Yeah. The sape. You mean the sap from the dilly tree? It's chewing gum. This text says, Zhivargo, what about the phrase, I coming directly? Yeah, I coming directly. Say Colombo, Barnaby Jones, yes, come back to Wild Wild West. Oh, you're talking business now. This says, Mr. Lang, thanks, you're here. Or thank you, please. This one say, good afternoon, Mr. Lang Bahamians. Say spry, meaning it raining lightly. Nowhere else they say that laugh out loud. Yeah, I agree with you. Say spry in my. So, like, remember the pound bread they used to bake outside? Yeah. I actually never had it, but I certainly know of it. It says lands of the giants. What's that? This text says, what about it can be me and you? Oh yeah. Your mommy them say, listen, boy. If you step on my toe one more time, it can be me and you. You hear me? Step on my toe one more time, and it can be me and you. That mean exactly. It always me and you. Boy. Says laid is a sauce. So that would be tamarind sauce. Ah, boy, I love me some tamarind sauce. I love me some tamarind sauce. Listen, anybody else to say you're bound up, you know, when you constipated babies and say, if you bound up and you need a relief, you get yourself some good tamarind sauce. You eat that tamarind sauce. I know how long it can take. It ain't gonna take that long. And you'll get running. You'll get running soon enough. Say bigger. What's that? Raining cats and dogs. My name's ain't the only ones who say raining cats and dogs, man. All kind of people that say raining cats and dogs. All kind of people. This text says, Land of the Giants Wrestling, a series on TV, black and white. Land of the Giants or Land of the Lost? I thought it was Land of the Lost with the dinosaurs and all them kind of stuff. That's what you mean? So Mr. Laing fish fry in Earl and wrap in fur. Fry the fish in Earl and wrap it in fur. Wrap it in that fur paper for me, man. Say put Jesus on the shelf to cuss. Oh man, y'all are the best. We Bahamian, the very best. Say Land of the Giants Lost in Space. Okay. All right. I remember it, but yeah, man. Land of the Giants, okay. Y'all remember that? I bet y'all, some of y'all millennials, I know y'all don't know that there was a time when the only time you could watch television was Channel 13, and it used to come on, what was it, 3 or 4 o'clock? Before 3 or 4 o'clock, what used to be on the television, folks? Tell me what used to be when you turn the TV on. Before 3 or 4 o'clock, now those of y'all in grandmama in the spoil. So I'm not talking to y'all. You know, had cable television from the 60s. So I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the people who live in every other part of the Bahamas other than y'all and Grand Bahama, in particular in Freeport. You know, was spoiled from the 60s. But when you turn the television on, before 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, whatever time it was, when Sesame Street used to be the first thing come on, what you used to see on the TV? Tell me. Somebody tell me what you used to see on the TV. What you used to see on the TV? Say Land of the Giants was a show from the 60s and 70s. Land of the Lost is from the 70s. Okay. I didn't remember Land of the Giants. This says bigger the Mr. Laing. Bigger. I still don't know what that one is. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me telling you. Say too big a T. You know too big a T. Yeah. Bigger T is Biggity though. National anthem? What's that? All right, so we're gonna take our break, ladies and gentlemen, to pay for the news, and we can pay before that. We pay our respects to our sponsors. You're listening to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo Laing, your host. We're talking us today. We'll be back after the.
From my head straight down to my feet, I shall meet this pint on the good drum and the solo lyrics so sweet. Oh, I went to Cat Tiger Festival. I was always into reggae and rap, never checked for the rake and scream. Lord, I stay with my family up the road there in Atlastown, and everywhere I went, all the people were talking about the battle of the band. Oh, call the fire engine,
tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising. Never heard Rick scream like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, pint on the good drum and the soul, Lord, the rig so sweet. Oh, by later that evening, all I drink had me feeling fine. And when I reached the Rick and Scrape Fest, but Lord, I wanted to prance. Oh, the music was jamming, Lord, it put me into a trance. And everybody was looking at me as I made up my own new dance. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard me.
Are you looking to save for a big purchase or occasion? Do you want your money to start making money for you? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Bond, the Bahamas Government Savings Bond. I am guaranteed to earn interest on your money with terms ranging from 1 to 6 years. Government savings bonds are available to all Bahamians, and for as little as $100, you can start to save for your future. The Bahamas Government Saving Bond, a safe investment guaranteed. Check out the Central Bank of the Bahamas website for details.
Southwest Plaza has so many stores. Bahamas, the Ashai Institute, BENC Snack World, Bamboo Shack Bahamas, Air, the Athlete's Bud and BTC, Games and More, John Bull Pine Threads, Alive, Bahari, Dairy Queen, 700 Wines and Spirits, Sandy's Clocks and Island Lock, Starbucks and Lowe's Pharmacy, plus Marco's Pizza and Lorraine. Southwest Plaza, what a wide array of stores. Southwest Plaza, stop by today and explore.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM.
I'm a Bahamian, I come from the mainland. I'm a Bahamian, I come from the mainland. I coulda come from Cat Island, coulda come from San Salvador, but if I could tell you more, I'm born in Nassau. Now people come up here from Inagua, Auckland's Long Island or Exuma. You see them here, rich and poor. Some of them even sleeping on the floor. When you ask him, hey man, where you from? He say, who me? I come from Nassau. You see them here, rich and poor. Some of them even sleeping on the floor. But I'm a Bahamian, I come from the mainland. I'm a Bahamian, I come from the mainland. I coulda come from Cat Island, coulda come from San Salvador, but if I could tell you more, I'm born in Nassau. What's up? Well, I went up there, Freeport, Grand Bahama. Everyone was so sophisticated. So I left and went down to 8 Mile Road, populated with Haitians, T.I.s, and Jamaicans. Just Arden, High Rock, McLeanstown, Swedenski, Waterkey. Call them Grand Bahamians, but I'm a Bahamian. I come from the mainland. I'm a Bahamian. I come from the mainland. Coulda come from Cat Island, coulda come from San Salvador, but if I could tell you more, I'm born in Nassau. What's up? Now people come up here from Inagua, Auckland, Long Island, or Meguana. Man, you see them here, some rich and poor. Right here, some of them sleeping on the floor. When you ask him, man, where you from? He say, who me? I come from Nassau. You see them here, rich and poor. Some of them
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo, Laing, your host. We're so glad that you could join us here today on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM on this beautiful, beautiful, um, this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. So glad you could join us here today. So I have a little exercise for us to do. I can find out which one of you is naming right now. Okay. Little exercise for you to do. Welcome back to Z Live. This is the day before Independence Day, our 52nd Independence celebrations coming up tomorrow. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you relax yourself. I hope you do all things Bahamian that can help you appreciate, celebrate the fact that we have gained the ability as a people to govern our own selves, both internally and externally, without regard to anybody else. It doesn't mean that we don't think about other people when we do things. It doesn't mean that other people can't influence us. It doesn't mean that other people can't maybe even do things that cause us to act in ways that we may not want to act. But it does mean that if we're prepared to pay the price for any choice and decision we can make that decision without needing the permission from anybody. I hope Bahamians understand that because I hear lots of very ignorant things said about it, our sovereignty and our independence. If America decides, we in the Bahamas should stop doing something, and we decide we want to do it, we don't need America's permission to do it. And that's what independence means. You don't have to get permission to do it. What it means, though, is that if America decides after you do it that it's going to take away this and take away that and stop you from doing this, well, then that's how life goes. That's how it goes. You're prepared to pay the price for the decision you make. But just because you say, well, I'm not going to make the decision because I'm not prepared for them to do this to me and that, that's being independent too. Sometimes that's not being stupid. That you decide, the man got a gun on me. Yeah, and he telling me to do this. I don't have to do what he said. I don't. And he shoot me in the head. And that I die. That's the consequence of exercising my independence. But if I decide, oh no, I'm going to cooperate with him because, hopefully he'll go away. That ain't means you're not independent. That just means that you're being wise for the moment in trying to preserve your life. So some of us need to be able to think more deeply about these things instead of saying some of the really, man, it is just amazing. And I hear intelligent people say this, otherwise intelligent people, they have great ideas for other things. But that thing there, that's just utter stupidness. That you take account of other people when you do things and decide, I'm not going to do that because I'm not prepared to pay that particular price right now. And they say you're independent because of that. Please. Absolute nonsense. Miles Monroe used to say that the ultimate independent person is a person who can live interdependently with other people. All right, so I have an exercise for you all. Let's make some pea soup and dumpling. Bahamian style. Pea soup and dumpling. Tell me what the first thing is. First of all, let's talk about the ingredients we need. Let's start with that. We're making pea soup and dumpling. What ingredients we need? Come on, somebody. Start me off. Start me off on this wonderful pea soup. Now, we're making a big pot too. You need a big pot. We don't make no pea soup and dumpling in no rice pot. We're making a big pot of pea soup and dumpling to feed everybody. Come on. Come on, text me somebody. What's the ingredients we need? Come on, Androsians. Somebody just tell me, they text me, say, don't lie, Andros is the best of the best. Give us the best cooks. Well, my mom is a descendant of Andros, so I might have to be a little biased in saying so, but I mean, I mean, not one single soul text me yet to give me one ingredient for this pea soup and dumpling. Someone say you need some flour, ham, cheese, and oil. Flour, ham, cheese, and oil. You definitely don't need the flour. You need the flour for the dough, right? And yes, you could use the ham for the meat. There's many kinds of meats you could use for pea soup and dumpling. Lots of people use ham because it's cheap. But there are other some people use ribs, spare ribs, cut up, turkey wing, and stuff like that. So okay, I take the ham too. Lots of people use ham. What else? What you use the oil for? You need peas. You need peas now. You need peas. What you use the oil for? What you use? What you do with the oil for peas soup and dumpling? I can see you all and start off wrong. If the first thing you tell me ain't like, see now, I get into somebody who look like they know what they're doing. Say you need some dry conch and some salt beef. How you could start a pea soup and dumpling Bahamian style? Don't start off with salt beef. You don't start off with salt beef. And dry conch, that salt beef is the base of the flavor of that soup. And so we ain't cooking it yet. We just getting the ingredients. So we got the dry conch, we got the salt beef, we got the flour, we got the peas, we have the ham or whatever meat you can use. Somebody say, yeah, crab. Yes. If you're gonna put crab in it, you don't have to, but if you can use crab, if you can use the crab, you can put the crab in it. So that's and so flour, and somebody say cornmeal. Cornmeal. What you use the cornmeal for? What you use the oil in the cornmeal for? So that's Crooked Island style. What you oil and cornmeal for? This one say say salt beef, ribs, conch, ham, then peas, no corn. You don't put. Not everybody puts corn, but some people put corn. I actually like mine with a sweet corn. But corn ain't sweet. Don't put it. Y'all missing an ingredient though. Y'all missing an ingredient, and I ain't hear you call it off yet. No, I know you say no corn, but I'm saying you could use corn. I like it with the corn. I like it with sweet corn. Say the cornmeal for dough. Oh, sugar. Listen, everybody got their own way. I wouldn't do cornmeal in my dough. I wouldn't do it, but everybody got their own way. I wouldn't do it. What else? Y'all missing something though? Even see now I got a soul here. List like they know what they're talking about too. So you need that dry peas, you need that sweet potato, you need that cassava, you need that yam, your turkey, your ham, your salt beef, your corn, your flour. Yeah, I mean, y'all missing, but y'all still missing out something. You need that cassava, you need that sweet potato, you need that Eddie. You don't put no Eddie in it. You gotta put some Eddie in it. Huh? You can put some yam in it if you want, but y'all missing out a basic something that you put inside that pea soup and dumpling, man. Huh? Come on, somebody. Say, hey, Zhivargo, I didn't hear tomato paste. You could put tomato paste in it, right? But tomato paste is a little iffy. Little iffy. Like tomatoes are a little iffy in pea soup. My mother used to, and Manita said, God on the shoot. When you put tomato in pea soup, it spoils quicker. It doesn't last as long. So we don't do the tomato. Thyme, yes, you gotta put some thyme in that. Gotta have some thyme. Yes, sir. We have a call on the line. Go ahead, caller. I will be listening to you.
Growing up, and this is long years ago, on the island, we only had pigeon pea, we had peas, which we boil overnight on the fire. And then we had dry conch and dry corn meat, corn mutton or corn pork. You take it down and you put it in soak all night, wash it off good, and then you boil that, you boil the peas, and then you have your flour dumpling, and that's Used to be, and we used to cook that in a big black pot with 4 legs. And we had no turkey wing, no this, no that, no the other.
Right.
And that used to be the best pea soup ever going on.
Man, I could taste it right now. Oh, I could taste it right now. And that could give you a good full belly, eh?
Yeah, that's the pea soup from all the days. Pigeon peas or any kind of peas you want. With dry corn meat off the house top, corn pork or corn mutton. Wash it off, all night soak it. And then you boil that conch and that mutton meat together. And that pigeon peas, and then you make your dumplings. And that used to be, but before we get turkey and this and that and the other thing to put in it, that used to be the.
Let me ask you a question. How long that pot of soup would last, you think? Mom Goni. I have to ask you all. Y'all don't put pumpkin inside in a pea soup? Y'all don't put pumpkin in the pea soup? I ain't hear one soul say pumpkin. I ain't never see a pot of pea soup and dumpling made that didn't have pumpkin in it. Huh? Gotta have some pumpkin, man. This one say no turkey. Man, it's up to you. It's turkey. If you want turkey in it, you put turkey in it. If you don't want turkey in it, you don't put turkey in it. Right? But lots of people put turkey in it. We have another caller on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Mama was the only one real true soup maker just now. The dry corn, salt beef, and stuff like that.
No, you can't. No, you can't come. You can't come on the radio telling us that. We did then put the dry conch in it. We did then get the salt beef, man. We did then talk that and the pigeon peas in them. What Mama was saying was back in the day. What Mama was saying was back in the day, they didn't have all this turkey meat and spare rib in them.
No, they didn't. They do pumpkin and Johnny come lately do. You had cassava, you had your cassava, you had your sweet potato, and them kind of things, dry conch. You know, you had your pig skin.
Your Eddie?
Your Eddie and your yam if you wanted to. You know what I mean? But Mama summed it up right just now.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, boy. You like flat dough or you like the long dough?
Flat dough. Mama used to make it roly. No, I don't like them roly-poly. The roly-poly make you lazy. You see, flatten that dough out a little bit. And I can tell you another secret. What is the Johnny come lately? But you see that same dough you talking about? Take a little bit of spritz, a coconut rum when you're making that dough, and you put that in there, and you mix that up. A better dough you don't want to taste. But
we never used to put the coconut rum in the dough, but my mother cooked the soup with coconut rum, and what a smell, what a flavor.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling. I'm telling you all, I didn't give you all my mommy's secret. Putting that coconut rum inside the thing. Oh, sugar. You could smell that from three corners down. You have another call on the line? Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Laing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Happy Independence to you.
The
thing about it is you can't get no dry pumpkin. If you could get the dry pumpkin, that's fine.
Man, we could get dry pumpkin here in Grand Bahama all the time, every time. All the time going to the food store, I get dry pumpkin.
Okay, all the pumpkin I try to get here is watery and but I love pumpkin.
No. The next time you need some dry pumpkin, you give me a call and I can send that on the plane for you.
Another thing, Mr. Laing, what I do realize is that some people from other religions might like pea soup, but now, they don't take these other meats,
Yeah. No, you could. That's right. You can ensure because they don't mind the salt beef. They don't want any pork, anything in it. They don't want any crab in it, and they don't want any conch.
They like all the seasonings, the thyme and whatever, but they don't eat the conch and the meat. So I think that's where that comes in. Okay, but I'll hang up and I'll continue to listen. Very interesting.
But that's easy for people like the Seventh-day Adventists and those who don't eat some of that stuff, because the base of the pea soup is something that you can make without adding the meats that offend. And so you could make that and separate that for them, and then you could go and add the other stuff for people who aren't offended by that. I can do that, and I've had occasions when I've had to do that for people.
Because Mr. Laing?
Yes, ma'am.
I know a lady who made it, and because she would do the separate parts.
Yeah, sometimes you could do that too, but I'm saying
didn't have all of that meat up, the turkey or whatever. And it was really still tasty, you know.
No, but I'm saying you don't even have to do separate pots, because think about it. When you boil down that salt beef, you boil down that pumpkin, you boil down those the yam, that eri, the cassava, the peas, and what have you. That's all separate. You don't have to add any meat. You could cook the meat separate, and then you could add the meat after that while you are taking out for them that non-offending soup. You save time, you see, and so now you're not cooking two pots.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy to do. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you calling. All right, we have some text here. Says, good afternoon, Brother Laing. Good show. One of my favorite memories is the whole family, sometimes 10 of us, sitting in the living room watching James Catlin and friends and Three's Company, the Jack Tripper and Chrissy Roth fit the most laughs, brought us the most laugh. And Gwen Kelly was perfect match for Catlin. We would all be laughing hilariously, but Mummy would be screaming with laughter. And Daddy, too, to no avail, would be trying to get her to calm down. I cherish those memories of an older, simpler time, but I also remember that was just before Bob Marley and the Wailers came to Nassau and turned the town upside down. Since then, there was no Rastafarian religion, and reggae music was like a taboo. We listened to Eddie Minnis, Pat Raming, and other calypso, Caribbean music, and of course, American music like disco, soft 70s rock, and funk. Christian music was totally distinct in sound, and you could always tell a Christian because they were usually old-fashioned in dress. They were always kind and smiling, but they were holy. You couldn't mess with their religion. Okay? So I think it's safe to say you don't know how to make pea soup and dumpling. You know, restore my faith in Bahamians. You all know what you're doing. And so thank God you know how to do that. And all these other stuff. Now, it amazes me that as simple as it is to prepare, how many versions of stew fish, stew conch, and boiled fish you could get though. I mean, people have their preferences, and so sometimes it's thicker for some people and thinner for some people, and so forth and so forth. But the basic preparation of these things is basically the same. But the deliciousness. We're gonna come back, and when we come back, I'm gonna talk. Let's talk about some simple meals we prepare as Bahamians. They are inexpensive, they are delicious, and they are filling. When we come back from the break, you're listening to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo Laing, your host.
Stop that mailboat, stop that mailboat. My heart is halfway out the harbor. Stop that mailboat, stop that mailboat. My heart is halfway out the harbor. We had an argument last night. I went to bed thinking everything's alright. Thinking about the conversations we had. She said that city life was carrying on by. She missed that island freedom. Walking on the bed, I said that Nassau was where we're gonna stay. Woke up this morning, found a letter in a spot. It read, if you still want me, can meet me at the dock. Please someone fix me, am I dreaming? My emotions are paralyzed. She got me driving like a madman. I hope she's there when I arrive. Stop that mailboat. Stop that mailboat. My heart is halfway out the harbor. Stop that mailboat. Stop that mailboat. My heart is halfway out the harbor. Stop. 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 In the name of love. Stop. 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 In the name of love. On the dock, I was jumping and waving. People stopped and stared at me because I was misbehaving.
Looking for insurance that fits your lifestyle and your budget? At Star General Insurance, we've got you covered. Whether it's motor insurance with flexible options for third-party liability and comprehensive coverage, or commercial insurance products that protect your business, we have choices you can afford. Own a home or renting? Our home insurance products have just what you need. And for the adventurers out there, we offer marine insurance too. Visit our website or social media pages for contact information and quotes. Star General, insurance made simple.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America is now City of Hope, creating one of the leading cancer care and research networks from coast to coast, providing more of what you need. More locations means more care closer to home. More specialists means more expertise. More research means more breakthroughs. More advancements means more treatment options. And more options means more hope. Learn more at cancercenter.com.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
You work hard, you do your best, but sometimes a little extra support the difference. At Fidelity, we offer personal loans to help with whatever financial challenges life brings. We offer quick, hassle-free, stress-free loans ready whenever you need it. Inquire and make that move today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Flowers gone, long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gonna find them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? All the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, hey, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, hey. Oh oh, yeah. All the young girls gone, long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gonna find them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? All the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, hey, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, hey.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo, Laing, your host. So glad you could join us here today on Guardian Radio. 96.9 FM on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, the day before. In 52 years, we said to Mother England, you could cut that umbilical cord now. You could let us out this house now. We going on our own. We striking it on our own. And so now we're an independent country. 52 years now we've been on this independent journey. And we're thinking about ourselves and those beautiful, wonderful things that make us us. We have a call on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Hey, Zhivargo.
Hey, what's...
First of all, I want to say happy independence.
Thank you, man. The same to you.
Hello?
To you, man. We got you.
Okay, wonderful. I was saying that, first of all, happy independence.
And to you too, my friend. To you too.
Good. Now, I heard you talking about pea soup and dough, but I really didn't hear anything about some stew fish. I heard you mention it towards the end of that last segment. But
yeah, we wasn't cooking the stew fish yet, but you want to cook some stew fish for us, eh?
Yeah, man. I want to talk about cooking fish the old-fashioned way, the way my grandma used to cook it.
Oh, okay, so first of all, tell me what fish we stewing.
What fish?
Yeah, which one? Snapper, jack? Which one we stewing?
No. What we are not going to be doing is grouper. Now you know we call Hein. You know what we call Hein?
Hein. Okay, yeah. Hein is young grouper.
No, man. We consider Hein to be the best fish for doing any kind of stew.
Really?
Yes, man.
Wow.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. But the trick is with the Hein, you don't want to fry it too dry.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Okay. So you fry it, but you fry it sort of medium. You don't want that hard crust on the outside, man. Okay. But some of the main ingredients is what a lot of us don't use in the stew today. They're not going to take the time to fry some Irish potato.
Well, we don't fry it, but we do use Irish potato.
Yeah, what they do is they throw it in like they do in a boil.
Yeah.
But to get some serious flavor, you need to fry the Irish potato flake.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I normally just put it in. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put that on the side.
Okay.
And then you get your okra.
Okay, some people like okra, some people don't. My mommy loves okra. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I live and die by okra.
Yeah. You old school.
Okay. The next thing is you need a big, heavy cast iron frying pan to brown your flour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now, there's some people who don't understand that when you browning the flour, the trick is once it starts to turn brown, you got to keep on turning it.
Yeah.
You've got to continually turn it so that it doesn't burn.
Yeah.
Okay, it can burn very easily if you're not constantly turning it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now, and it all depends now on how dark you want your stew. That determines how dark you do the flour. All right. Now, carrot goes in the pot plate after you finish frying your okra. The first set of water you put in there, you're going to be putting in with the okra, with the carrot. And let the carrots boil a little bit. Now, I think that everybody knows that you need to put a lot of lemon or lime and a lot of pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, the trick is, as you get your herbs, your onions, your garlic, and you throw them in that water along with the carrots, and that starts to come to a boil. Now you have to start to take the flour, the brown flour, to put in, and now this determines how thick you want your soup. Your stew. That determines how thick you want it, because the more flour you put in, the thicker it gets.
it is, for sure.
All right. Now, one of the main tricks is time. Time, but we don't call it time. We call it everything time. Now, if you have green thyme, you got to be careful because that's real strong. Most of us used to the dry thyme. So you put that dry thyme in there, but you strip it so you don't get that big stick in there. That's not that in your stew. And now you got your flour, and you've got all your herbs, you got your carrots. This is the time now when you slip in your fried fish. You slip that fried fish in there and let it come to a boil, and then you take your cabbage, and the cabbage goes on top of that. You turn it slowly so that mixes up real good. And the last thing you put in there is the fried Irish potato. Now you start to taste to make sure that you get sufficient lemon or lime, that you get sufficient salt, and of course, if you need to put a little bit more pepper. Now, one of the tricks that we do is you take a fork and you stick your goat pepper with the fork and just put it on top. Now you get the flavoring of the goat pepper without the sting, without the burn. Once you let that boil down for a couple of minutes and just leave it overnight, then you get up that next morning and you're going to bite your fingers.
All right.
Now,
which island would you have been making this on first?
No, my grandma came from Exuma.
Okay. All right.
From the forest Exuma. That's where she came from, and that's where that's where she learned it.
I got you much. Thank you. We have another call on the line. Hello? No? This text says, I'm driving. Would give pea soup color a little tomato paste, right? If you're relying on tomato paste to give your pea soup color, you're in trouble, man. Not tomato paste, because first of all, you would have to use too much tomato paste to give it color. And using tomato paste to give it color is also going to give it a flavor, and you don't want that. You use kitchen bouquet or browning to give it a color. That's what you use. It's going to have a light brownish color as you're cooking it already, just with the ingredients. Mostly it turns it also turns orangey because of the pumpkin. But to give it that real color, you use kitchen bouquet, and you have to be careful. Or browning. You don't want to use too much of it so it gets too dark, or you don't want to use too little of it. But you can't give it color using tomato paste. Tomato paste is red. And it red stuff. And so that's one of the things I don't like when people make steam and stuff like that, and they use so much tomato and tomato paste. Well, mostly when they use too much tomato paste. I mean, that just that throws it off for me. We have another caller on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Z-Man. It's good to know that you're back, and you're doing well again.
Yeah, coming along.
That's probably, the infection is probably what caused you to black out that day in the car. Yeah, that's probably.
I think they was unrelated, but whoever knows,
yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. But hey, see, pea soup and dumpling tastes better in a rainy day, though.
Oh, yes, sorry, Bob.
Yeah, but tastes way better than if you eating it on a sunny day, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love it any day. It's my favorite food on planet Earth.
Eating on the window.
It's my favorite food on planet Earth, so I could eat it any day. But you're absolutely right. On a rainy day, man. That's the one.
Yeah. And then to the question what you asked before you go on the commercial, it used to be fire engine, but then now the Bahamians get so lazy, it's Rambo's noodles. It's the quick fix
think so?
Right now.
That's what we're doing now?
Chose shrimp in it. Huh?
That's what we doing now, ramen
Yeah,
noodles.
that's the quick fix for Bahamians now, but they get lazy. They ain't into taking no long to cook no fire engine. They throw hot dog in that and shrimp in that and other thing, cut up chicken breasts and thing and serve that to the kids. Man, and I look in the food store, I see these families and things have the whole cakes of noodles and things, all flavors.
That's true. That's true. Ramen noodles, a lot of people is turned to that. And also remember craft dinner?
Yeah, or craft. And I had another thing to tell you, see, on another show, one time, when you was talking, when you say your favorite go-to fast meal, whether it's the same, my go-to fast meal, but I couldn't go on and address it. You were saying an egg sandwich. That's my favorite in the night, too. Like make it. But only one thing I want to ask you, though, see. You say you do scrambled egg and make your sandwich. I stopped that, man.
No, but you know, you don't have to scramble the egg. You don't have to scramble the egg where in pieces, you know.
Okay.
Actually, chefs scramble eggs in a way where it stays together.
Oh, I thought you mean like scramble it up and keep rolling it. What I end up doing is
That'll irritate you to no end.
Right, so I guess it's crack it, put it in the frying pan, take that little yellow piece, stir it up in the middle there, sprinkle a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper, flip that over and then throw that between my bread with some mayonnaise and mustard. And that's where she wrote.
Me and you. I don't use mayonnaise, but I will use.
I know. You don't use mayonnaise, but from that time, I know from that time you don't use mayonnaise.
Yeah. I love me some eggs. I love me some eggs.
That's a quick fix for me in the late night is correct when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You done bring that up a dime on your show. I said, boy, that's my favorite right there too.
And you know, if I'm really, really hungry for a really solid meal, but I don't have a lot of time, you know what my go-to is?
What?
Chicken sauce and white rice.
All right. And then let me leave you this one again with now. That's a nice solid one. But if I really want just eat something to take one pill or rush it to the again, my favorite is peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly. I throw that down quick and I don't know I got.
Yes,
that only means I get some solid food.
I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother.
We're praying for you and happy independence to you and to the whole Bahamas.
Likewise, my friend. Okay, we're going to take our final break, ladies and gentlemen, and then when we come back, I'll read your notes. And we'll wrap up this pre-independence show. We'll be back after this break.
Why they making no sense on the road? Are they crazy? Let's deal with them now. Let me show you. They make one way to two way to three. The things they do, you gotta see to believe. Oh Lord, jump on this bus, it's 98 degrees. Man, this bus so broke down, ain't got no AC. See salt sunken in, let me off this ride. I just jump on this bus, this man want $1.25. Bus driver, why you look like that? Find the dog and cat. Man, please don't kill me for $1. I mean $1.25. Let me off this trap. I did say bus stop from Trade Spot. Now y'all know what I say is true. When you say bus stop.
Have you taken a look at those investment options yet?
Too busy. Look at today. Workout, breakfast, drop kids at school, back-to-back meetings, dog from the groomer, nails. Well, how come you're so chill?
That's because my money is as busy as you.
At RF, we find the best Bahamian and international investments to keep your money busy so you can spend more time focusing on you. Contact us at rfgroup.com to find out more. RF, money at work.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Shell, you home? My gas just gone out. Let me know small barbecue tank you have. I tell you, long time, go get a barbecue tank from Caribbean Gas. They just got a new shipment of tanks of all sizes. Now you know they always just have the best prices. Tell them you heard it on 106.5 FM and they will give you $5 off. Caribbean Gas, 361-6007 or 552-9597. You want to use my phone? Here, call them now.
In these very difficult times when crime is on the increase, you don't need to waste money on imitation security. Get the best at Wemco Security, the company you keep. Don't delay. Call today or visit their office at 32 Collins Avenue across from Columbus Primary School.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Now, fellas, mommy getting out now, and while I go on, I want no raking and scraping.
Mama, we ain't gonna rake and scrape. We can clean the house just like you say. That's right?
Yeah,
that's right. We rake and scrape.
All right now.
Mama don't like no raking and scraping in here. Mama don't like no raking and scraping in here. Hey, he don't care, but Mama don't like no raking and scraping anyhow. Mama don't like no raking and scraping in here. Now Mama don't know that we are up. I ain't talking about the way she cook. Rake and scrape that's pumping through our veins. We can't wait that she go out. We're gonna rake and scrape inside the stuff. Scare off the neighbors, scream and shout. As soon as Mama got to the door, turn around and she said, "No, raking and scraping, I'll be back after 4." Clock on the wall, say after 9. Say, fellas, all we got is time. Not knowing what Mama had in mind. Mama don't want no raking and scraping in here. Mama don't want no raking and scraping in here. We don't care what Mama don't like, no raking and scraping anyhow. Mama don't like no raking and scraping in here. Now Mama walk around the block, we thinking she's on the bus stop, listening hard from the neighbor's yard. Just as we start to hit a lip, she busts inside. Didn't think you slick, one back and stop across my lip. Oh, Mama say, boys, I ain't gonna lie, from afar you never sung him tight. Let me show you a dance from way back in the days. When Mama started to kill the roast beef, the fellas thought she was free. When them lost the dough, boys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Z Live. I'm Zhivargo, Laing, your host. We're so glad that you could join us here today on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Can I tell you that song that we were just listening to can't be no Bayman song? You said, Zhivargo, you're talking rake and scrape? No, that can't be no Bayman song. You ever say in that song? Say, Mama don't want no rake and scraping in here. Mama don't want no rake and scraping in here. Now these the words tell me they ain't obeying. We don't care what Mama want. What Bahamian would dare say such a thing? We don't care what Mama don't like. Oh, sugar. We have a call on the line. Go ahead, caller. We're listening to you.
Yes, I know we're talking about the food this evening, but this question I want to ask you. Since the Dundas is under repair, why can't we use the shirtless? I mean, I don't know if it's a difference, but I just would like to ask that question.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I don't know what the situation is with the Shirley Street Theater, but I'm sure they could use it if it needs to be used for some reason.
Oh, okay, that's what
Yeah, and there are lots of places that I use because you could use the auditorium at the university, the park. It's a big auditorium. So they have things they can use. It's just that the Dundas is historic, a place for that kind of thing.
Yes, and the song what you're talking about, raking and scrape, is the culture. So why Mama don't want it here? Unless they talking about something else.
But you could, but Mom, you could imagine any child in the Bahamas saying they don't care what Mama don't like?
No. I mean, I'm glad you bring that to the attention of the public. Anyhow, have a wonderful Independence Day. I love you all.
All right, Mom. Love you too. Happy Independence. Do we have another call on the line? No? Okay. All right, so let me read these remaining texts here. This says coconut milk. Yes, that's for the soup. This text says, you don't forget the coconut milk. Yeah, coconut milk, coconut rum. We use coconut rum. This says you make the chewing gum from the wild dilly that grows on the wild dilly tree after the gum is made. Then we pick the wild cherry when it's ripe, take out the seed and chew it together with dilly gum and turns pink. Man, you can show off in school showing your pink chewing gum. Okay. This says, white rice and sauce. It's and sauce. Man, sacrilegious? No, man. Listen, I love it with white rice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't mind if you want it with your grits, but I want it with my white rice. So I love egg salad sandwich. Happy Independence Day. Stay well. Thank you very much. Say traffic is horrendous. That's because you ain't got too much money and too much things to do. This text says, I knew that Stewfish gentleman knew what he was talking about when he said Grammy was from Exuma. The forest is where it's at. Hello, my people, Ferguson, Clark, Bodie, Adley. Yes, sir. On one of your next shows, you can discuss which islands can put their foot in the pot, depending on particular dishes. Yeah. I think they all start a civil war with that one, though. This text says, Mr. Laing, fish stew is brown flour, water, salt, hot pepper, and fish. Season the fish, no need to fry it, but drop the pieces in the stew. Once boiling, about 10 minutes later, you have the most delicious fish stew. You can fry or not fry. I do think that frying adds a flavor, but I agree with you. You don't have to, but I do think it adds a flavor. So it's really a question ultimately then of preference, right? And that's the thing about Bahamian things, right? The Bahamian things have a spectrum of how people eat their conch salad. Some people like lots of lime. Some people don't like lots of lime. Some people like lots of pepper. Some people don't. Some people like it highly seasoned. Some people don't. So it's just a spectrum of things that you can do with it. So really, if you're cooking for yourself, you cook it the way you want. If you're cooking for other people, it's better to make the basics and then people could add the flavoring that they want. So if you're doing boiled fish for people, if you're doing chicken sauce for people, you have a basic flavor, basic okay, that's good. And then if they want more lime, if they want more pepper, they want more salt, then that's up to them. But what you can't do is make it too limey, too salty, too pepper, and then expect people to try it, fix it after that. That's a little difficult. But their preferences. And so it's I happen to believe that we have one of the best flavored foods in the world. I really do. I think that our foods can be deeply flavored. And I am still challenged to see anywhere that you could get Bahamian food only 5-star style in a restaurant. Anywhere. Just Bahamian food. 5-star order, 5-star restaurant serving crab and rice, steamed fish, coleslaw, macaroni. Y'all can imagine that? I can tell you this much. I've been to plenty dinners where they serve you and charge you all kind of money and give you this little dry breast and a little bit of rice and something. And I think to myself, these people that just steam this chicken leg for me and do a nice peas and rice with coconut rum and give them a nice fried plantain and a nice piece of macaroni and cheese. I'd have been straight and I'd have paid them the same $100 for this meal. In the meantime, I am absolutely dissatisfied eating this little piece of dry breast. Ah, boy, happy independence in place. Browsing floor, crushed peas, pigeon peas, split peas, and even green or red beans. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, man. I trust and hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Independence Day. Enjoy yourself. It says no pumpkin, but sometimes you add plantain or boiled banana. Yeah, you can add banana, but I can't see how you do pea soup dumpling with no pumpkin. That sounds sacrilegious to me. Y'all have a beautiful Independence Day. Beautiful Independence Day. We'll talk to you again another time.
Crab on the move, she ball on church shout. Crab crawling, church shout. Crab crawling. Cut your sermon short, real quick, say amen. Cause you could preach about heaven once them crab in the pen. Now Sister Brown was the first one out the door. Brother Smith jumped through the window. He was 84. Brother Four crab one barrel. He keep on, he pick up truck. What a joyful spirit, all them crowd they picking up. Him singing, count your blessings, count them one by one, 1 dozen. Count your blessings, count them 2 by 2, 2 dozen. Count your blessings under the sun, thank you Lord. Thank you Lord. These crowd can't done. Church shout, crab crawling. Church shout, crab crawling.